Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Myself Rupali Shewale from Maratha Vidya Prasarak Samaj, KBT College of Engineering, Nasik. Today we are discussing about the K-map structure. There are different types of K-map: 1 variable K-map, 2 variable K-map, 3 variable K-map and 4 variable K-map structure. We are going to study up to 4 variable K-map, but we can use a 5 variable K-map also. This is the structure of K-map for 2 variable, 3 variable and 4 variables. In 2 variable K-map structure, it requires 4 cells. For 3 variable K-map structure, it requires 8 cells, and for 4 variable K-map structure, it requires 16 cells. For example, in 2 variable K-map structure, how it is represented: A is 0 and 1. The input values are zeros and 1. Same for B, it is zeros and 1. For A, B, C, it is represented using 0, 1, and B and C are 0, 0, 0, 1 and 1, 1, 0. As per the grayscale format, we represent that particular K-map structure. So A, B, C, D, this is 4 variable K-map structure. It is represented like this way: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. For C, D, it is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. This is the representation of K-map for 2 variable, 3 variable and 4 variable. So for 2 variable K-map, when we consider the variable sequence as A and B, when A is equal to 0 and B is equal to 0, that particular output term is represented in this cell. And when A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 0, that time that particular term is represented in this cell. And when A is equal to 0 and B is equal to 1, whatever the output term will be there, that will be represented in this particular cell. And when A is 1 and B is 1, both are 1, 1, so that output term is represented in this particular cell. This is the 3 variable K-map structure represented using binary notations. So here A, B, C are the variables. So we write the values here. A input values are 0 and 1. For B, C it is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. So it is represented in binary like this way: 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0 and 111. So this is the decimal notation of this same 3 variable K-map structure. So it is represented like this way: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And for 4 variable K-map, it is represented using A, B, C, D. So it is represented like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is the example of 2 variable K-map. In 2 variable K-map, here A and B are the inputs and F is the output. So when A and B both are 0, 0, that output is 0. When A is 0, B is 0, output is 0. When A is 0, B is 1. A is 0 and B is 1, the output is 1. When A is 1 and B is 0, when A is 1 and B is 0, so output is again 1. For third condition, when A and B both are 1, 1, the output is 1. When A is 1 and B is 1, the output is 1. This is the 3 variable K-map structure. For 3 variable K-map structure, this is the best example of K-map structure. So we consider variable sequence like X, Y, Z, or you can write here variable name A, B, C. So when we write this sequence, that time you have to take 0, 1 for that particular X input or A input, and Y, Z it is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. And mean terms are written like this: M0, M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6 and M7. For 4 variable K-map, you can take the variable sequence like W, X, Y, Z or A, B, C, D. So that time again you have to take the mean terms like this way: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is the example of 3 variable truth table. In 3 variable truth table, see, first condition is all the inputs are 0, 0. A is 0, B is 0 and C is 0. That time F output is 1. So we indicate that particular cell with the 1. Second is A is 0, B is 0 and C is 1. A is 0, B is 0 and C is 1. That time output is 0. That's why we write here output 0. And next condition is A is 0 and B and C are 1, 0. A is 0 and B is 1. So in this case, and C is also 0, so output is marked here as a 1. And next condition, when A is 0 and B and C are 1 1, the output is marked as here 1. So like this way we represent all the terms up to 7, and then we make the pairing of that particular K-map. So this is the group 1. In group 1 we make the pairing of adjacent cells. So when we make the pairing of adjacent cells, here zeros and ones, C plus C bar, that is complements, get related. The answer is here A B bar. So here the expression we got here A B bar for this particular group. And this is group 2. For group 2 again, here the term we got here A bar B. See, for this group this is A, 0 means A bar, and this 1 means what? B. So it is A bar B. And for third group, so C bar, and this is A bar, because see here A bar, and again here A 0 0 0 1 means what? 0 1 means B plus again B bar get cancelled. Here 0 0 0 0 means it is A bar. So A bar, and this is what? C bar for third group. So finally we got the expression for this truth table, that is F is equal to, you have to just add these main terms. So A bar C bar plus A bar B plus A B bar. So final expression is, that is A bar B plus A B bar is nothing but the A XOR B. That's why we write here A bar C bar plus A XOR B. So this is the minimized expression. This is the example of 3-variable K-map structure. So for the Boolean algebraic function, you can consider any variable, any number of variable truth table, and according to the output you can design the K-map structure. So this is also one of the example of Boolean algebraic function. So we had studied up to this, we had studied the K-map structure, different methods. So using this K-map structure, we can represent the SOP function as well as the POS function. That is, SOP function is the sum of the product term and product of sum expressions. So next is representation of signed numbers. In representation of signed numbers, so that number is represented using the binary. So for first one is, that is the signed magnitude representation. Unsigned binary number is represented using 8-bit binary representation, that is value 255. And for signed 8-bit binary representation, maximum positive number is from plus 127 and negative number is minus 127. So next is ones complement representation. How to calculate the ones complement? When you have the binary number, so that number is converted into the particular invert bit. Suppose 100 number is there, so we write the invert of all that particular bits, then we add 1 to that binary number, then we'll get the ones complement of that particular number. So that is the ones complement example. For example, if the input is 0, we'll take the invert of that particular bit as a 1. Next is 2's complement. 2's complement means first we calculate the ones complement of that number, then we add 1 to that particular ones complement, then we'll get the 2's complement of that particular number. In short, in ones complement of binary is obtained when each bit of binary number is subtracted from 1. Or ones complement is simply just like we take the invert of all the bits, that is nothing but the inversion of all the bits, then we next time when you want to calculate the 2's complement, we add 1 to that particular number, inverted number, then we'll get the 2's complement of that number. Next is minimization of SOP and POS expression using K-map. In some of the product terms we consider that particular term A and B both are represented as a, see, A 0, B is 0, means 0 term is represented by bar and 1 is represented by that particular variable only without complement. So A and B are 0 0, so fundamental product of these two terms are A bar B bar. Again it is A bar B, A B bar, and for 1 1 it is A B. Sum of product means, suppose there are four examples are given here: a bar, b bar, a bar, b, a b bar, and a b. So when we want to add all these terms, we write the expression like y is equal to a bar b bar plus a b bar plus a b bar plus a b bar, like this way. So that particular expression is linear, or any example you can take. Y is equal to ABC plus AB bar C plus ABC. So that is nothing but the sum of product terms. So these products terms are added in sum of product expressions. The fundamental products are called as mean term in sum of product. So products are here: a bar, b bar, a bar, b, a b bar, a b are represented by mean terms m0, m1, m2 and m3 respectively, and then we add all these mean terms, that is nothing but the sum of product terms. This is one truth table is given here. In this truth table, 0 0 0 0, so y is here 0, for 0 0 1 it is 0. So like this way we represent that particular term. Suppose we have to consider the output 1, where the output is 1, consider only those terms in the SOP expression. The condition is that. So that time we write here the expression for that term only, where the y output is 1. Here y output is 1 for when a is 0 and b and c are 1 1. So expression y is equal to a bar bc, because 0 is represented by bar. So here a bar bc means b and c both are 1 1 and output is here 1. We consider this term. For second term it is a is 1 and b and c are 0 1. So a is 1 means a, we consider here a, and b and c are 0 1. b is 0, so that's why we write here b bar, and c is 1. So c is written here. For fourth, again third term, the output is here 1 1 1 0 means a is 1, b is 1. So a, b, c bar. And next last term where the output is 1, that is all the conditions are 1 1. So a into b into c. So final expression we got here, y is equal to a bar bc plus a b bar c plus a b c bar plus a b c. So you can write the same SOP expression like y is equal to f of abc is equal to summation of small m in bracket 3 5 6 7, because a bar bc means what? It is a bar is 0 1 1. So this is 3 0 1 1. Next 1 0 1, that is nothing but 5, and 1 1 0, that means 6, and 1 1 1 means it is number 7. So that terms are represented in the main terms format, and always the SOP expression is represented using summation of small m in bracket. You can write the main terms. This is the circuit diagram for previous expressions. Just all the terms using the AND gate, we represent that particular product term and we get the summation of all these terms using this OR gate. So here we have used the basic gates only. So using this particular product terms, we represent all the summation of all the terms using SOP expressions. So for homework, we can solve this example. F of xyz w is equal to summation of m 0 1 2 5 8 9 10 terms are given. So we can represent this term using the SOP expression also. So we can solve all these examples like this way. Next is product of sum. So product of sum means what? We will consider the product of that two variables and then we take the sum of that particular product, and product of terms are represented 0 is the a, b, c and y is the output here. So this is the truth table of product of sum method. In detail we will discuss the product of sum method in the next topic. So these are questions related to all the topics. Thank you.